Hello, welcome to the NorCal Southern Oregon Media Group interview with Mr. Hank Shreve. How you doing, Hank?
Howdy, howdy. Very good, very good.
Good. How was that harmonica collective back in New Orleans?
It was incredible. Made a lot of new friends and a lot of new fans, and it was just an excellent experience overall. It was a very cool thing to meet just some new folks and do some harmonica teaching and also some performing.
So you guys actually were giving clinics to people that paid to attend?
Yes, correct.
Awesome.
And it was set up so the first day I was teaching a clinic, and then Jason Ritchie was also teaching one in a different room, and then we would kind of switch, and then also there was a couple of times where some of us were teaching together, so I got to teach with the great Winslow Yurtza, who's a hero of mine. He literally wrote the book on harmonica. He's the writer of Harmonica for Dummies, and so he and I got to do a clinic. Yeah, I know, and he and I got to do a clinic together, and so that was a lot of fun. And it was great. And also I got to hang out with Rick Estrin and John Nemeth, who were big heroes of mine, And so now it was cool to kind of get to know these folks, on a personal level and stuff. So.
I told you I go way back, knowing Rick Estrin.
Right. Yeah.
Back to a saloon called the Parapet Palace in Sacramento with Nate Shiner and the Sunland Blues Band.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Rick was playing the harmonica then, but Nate was kind of the one that turned really Sacramento on to the harmonica.
Well, Rick is a cool guy. I mean, like John was really cool. John Nemeth is really cool too. Both those guys. I mean, it was a lot of fun getting to know him a little bit too. Because he's always, like I say, he's always been a hero of mine. Also, anyway, yeah, it's cool stuff.
Cool. So you have kind of a collective and clinic coming up in January that the Rainy Day Blues Society is organizing?
Yeah. January 26, 2019. Yeah, the legendary Curtis Salgado and myself are going to be doing a clinic, harmonica clinic together. And then it's going to be mostly about harmonica, blues harmonica, and that, of course, but also Curtis plans on talking about, a little bit about the music business and just kind of, how to keep yourself busy, so to speak. And so that's January 26th, and that's going to be at the Vets Club, next to the Vets Club in the ballroom. And I believe we're going to actually do the clinic there during the day. Also,
cool.
I think in the Colonial.
Right.
So downstairs.
Right, very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. And you were also in the same place New Year's Eve.
Yes, correct. Yeah, New Year's Eve. We're going to be upstairs in the ballroom doing our fourth installment of what we call the Blues Harp Showdown. And with Bill Rhodes, Mike Muthart, Henry Cooper, and myself. We also have the great Kim Field coming down from Portland. And he also is a great writer. He wrote Harmonicas, Harps, and Heavy Breathers. I'm not sure if that's the right order, but that's another well-known harmonica book.
Oh, I knew that one.
Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah,
I'm a heavy breather.
So Kim Field will be on that show. And that's, New Year's Eve at the Vets Club upstairs. And then we'll also have the local legend Byron Case on bass. We all love Byron.
Yeah.
And then, Noel Briggs on guitar, who's also another Northwest legend. And then we'll have the new cat in town, Tim Seifert. We all love Tim. Yeah, man, he's great. And so he'll be on drums. That's going to be a fun one too.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, we're here at Jalisco Mexican Restaurant, where every Friday night the School of Blues is holding jam sessions for younger people to be able to sit in and get real world experience with some of these pros like Mr. Hank Shreve. Before we wind this interview down, Hank, tell us about the new movie, the name, who the producers are, when it's going to be released, and all the good stuff.
Sure, I'll try to give a condensed version of it. But so anyway, there's a movie already out called Rebel on the Highway, and it was produced produced and also directed and written by a guy named Good Time Charlie Brechtel. And he's a figure in the biker blues scene, also in the California blues scene. And he's played with many, he's played with John Lee Hooker, Albert Collins, Deacon Jones, and a bunch of, and Greg Allman, in fact, and of course Charlie Musselwhite.
Right.
And so Charlie Musselwhite is in this movie, the first one, Rebel on the Highway. And this movie here it's kind of a mix between, it's part Blues Brothers, it's part Easy Rider, and it's also a little bit of Crossroads, like the Ralph Macchio movie.
Right.
So it's kind of, but it's very much a comedy, you know, and it's a fun movie. I bet you it's going to be a really awesome cult classic someday.
Okay.
But anyway, so they're writing. They came out with they're coming out with part 2, and that's called Rough Boys. And so that's kind of like the backstory of these characters. And so Charlie Musselwhite's going to be in it, and his character is called his name is Slim Dixon, and it's kind of from what I understand, it's like a fictionalized kind of version of himself.
Okay.
So they kind of like same person, slightly different backstory, basically.
So I heard you're playing the young Charlie Musselwhite, but you're playing the young Slim.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Gotcha.
Still the same thing. I almost
Still
knocked that over.
the-
Whoops.
Still the same thing.
But yeah, so it's a great honor. But there'll be a flashback scene to 1972, and like you said, I play a young version of him, and so it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to shave this. I'm gonna have to do some creativity there, but it'll all come back.
Well, one of your fans knew that Charlie Musselwhite has really crystal blue eyes. She asked if you were going to have blue-eyed contacts.
Well, I don't know. We haven't thought of that. Charlie's also a lot taller than I am too, but there's ways around that though. You know, they can different angles.
That's true.
Have me wear boots that are like that big and stuff like that.
There you go. Well, okay, outstanding. All the fans out there, blues fans, keep your eye on some of Hank's local shows, because who knows, he's going to Hollywood, man. He just might not be around that much anymore. Thanks a lot, Hank. I appreciate
Thank you.
the
Cheers.
the interview.
Right on.
And that's a wrap.